Hi guys. So Jaguar was doing a walkthrough, the Airbnb walkthrough, and she decided to release some pictures of the door that came off. And she said TJ did it and she exonerated herself. But let me tell you something, both of them rented that place. And if one thing is wrong with that place, both of them are to be blamed because both of them rented the place. And so Jaguar now decided to release these pics of this door that came off the hinge. And she went all over the house showing the different rooms, the bedroom, the living room, the kitchen. And then in the kitchen, she said TJ had done damage to one of the cabinets. But I was really interested in this door that came off. It looks like if the bare wood is showing, looks like if the molding around the door is off, and because the door looks like if it completely came off, the where it was anchored on the wall, not only the hinge came off, but the door itself, it looks like. And so that is major damage because it may look like something very, very minor, but when this person who owns the house have to get a contractor, that contractor is going to charge them for not only replacing the door, and I'm sure they're going to say, oh, you need a new door because the jam, the lock is completely messed up. And who knows if it got holes in it. If it got holes in it, the carpenter is definitely going to say you need a new door. If anything is wrong in terms of the door not being leveled anymore, they're going to charge them to level out that whole the whole area in terms of the entry, the door entry, if it's not leveled because they kicked it in and they move, for instance, maybe the molding around a little bit. The molding seems to be off. The carpenter got to put back the molding. They got to putty. They got to paint. They got to sand it down. They're probably going to use the same door, but they got to get new locks, a new door jamb, the molding around the door got to be replaced. And so what seems to be minor, like you and I can do it, is going to cost that homeowner at least $600 because it's by the hour they got to pay for that labor. And these contractors charge $100 and up per hour. Trust and believe they're going to be lingering for that to turn into 6 hours or maybe 2 days, okay? Because they usually start a job and then they leave to get supplies, and then they come back and do a little bit of the job and they say, okay, I got to go and I got to come back tomorrow. That's how they operate, so they can linger it out. So this is going to cost them. I'm looking at $600 to $1,000. So then Jaguar decided to show the kitchen. This is a kitchen area with a drawer that Jaguar said TJ broke. But since she used the word broke, I thought, okay, something was broken. But when I took a close look, I thought it was a piece of wood that came off. But it looks like if it was the handle for the drawer that came off, which is a quick and easy fix. All they had to do was screw it back on. Get you a butter knife and screw it back on. But oh no, not these two. Not these two worthless women. Worthless. That's what I call them. Worthless. If the handle came off, two screws are holding that handle. You just screw it back in, but they just left it there. Why? Because they don't give a damn. They don't have a pot to piss in, a home of their own, not even an apartment. So they are going to go into people's good up homes and wreck it. It's a crying shame that they left this place like this. So Jaguar went from room to room, kind of showing us that she's leaving the place in good order. But honey, you're not leaving it in good order. You left a busted door and a busted drawer. You and TJ. The bedroom looked okay. The hallway looked okay. That is supposed to be, I guess, the washroom area. But honey, y'all busted out the people's houses. Now you're on the run. You're getting your deposit back. But moreover, you might have to pay some money and they're going to take you all to court if you don't pay them. Let me tell you, you don't want another lawsuit because this ain't looking too good. But the thing is, folks, the people may file a lawsuit, but how are they going to find them? These two broads are always on the road, always on the run, from hotel to hotel. So I don't know how these folks are going to find these two chicks, all right? So the way Jaguar was talking, you would think that she was in the clear. No, my dear, you rented, that's the door right there. See, it's all busted off. It's not even on the frame is completely gone. You know, everything got to be repainted. The door got to be hung again. The molding probably is all busted up. They got to buy new molding. They got to buy paint. Look at this mess. Look at how they left these people's house. All the molding is off. The frame is off. And let me tell you, the paint job is probably all messed up, all chipped up, because you know if it's a force against that door and that door flew off, the paint is going to be chipped all over. All around that door, that paint is going to be chipped. Look at this mess. All the frame, you can see the black that's showing on top there. That is the raw wood on the bottom that is supposed to be covered by the frame. So now all the unsightliness is showing. And these people now got to come in this house and clean up the mess that these two are leaving. They're on the run again. You know they're not going to pay that bill. A bill is coming in, and those people are going to charge them because whatever the contractor comes in with, the contractor may come out and say, okay, it's going to cost you $600. Those folks are going to say it's $1,000 for pain and suffering. And if Jaguar and TJ don't pay them, they take them to court. But I don't know how they're going to recover their money. Look at this mess. Look at the door frame. All down, all the way to the bottom. The door completely came off, exposing the wood, the raw wood. Everything is all chipped up. All the lock is all busted out. Because when you go into a door forcefully, the lock is all busted. Look at this. Look at this mess. And Jaguar have the nerve to videotape it, and like if she did a thing. Oh, TJ did it. I didn't do it. TJ did it. Guess what? Both of you are responsible. She showed the kitchen area, the dining room, the bedroom area. That seems to be okay. But let me tell you, when those people come in and see that door all busted out, like if there was a frat party, looks like if some college students were partying in that joint. You would not believe it's these two big grown women that don't have a care in the world, no type of responsibility. They're just living life on the edge. Don't give a damn about their own living situation. And definitely they don't care about anybody else's. So guys, take a guesstimation. How much y'all think this is going to cost those folks to repair this damage? I'm saying it's anywhere between $600 and $1,000, but some of you contractors out there, or some of you lay people who know a thing or two around the house, let me know. Let me know. Your girl wants to know how much it's going to cost these folks to repair this damage. Guys, this is so disturbing to know that these two do not have a roof over their heads, and somebody provide them with a roof temporarily. And this is how they're going to treat these people's place. Now, TJ is clear out of her freaking mind. She going to just kick a door in because she mad at Jaguar? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? You know, guys, there's nothing more hurtful that you take pride in your home. Oh, you don't even want, like, in my place, I don't even want to see a speck of dirt on the wall. As soon as I see anything, it could be anything, I'm painting. I get out my paintbrush and I start painting. Everything, when you walk in my place, everything got to look like if I just painted the whole place. How can you imagine taking pride in your place? And you have these two nincompoops renting the place for a short period of time. They come in and busted your whole goddamn place up. The place looked like if a bomb went through there. That door looked tore up from the floor up. I am telling you. And they're on the run. People can't even track them down because the last known address that they give the people, they ain't there anymore. They're on the run again. So, Jaguar and TJ, let me tell you something. You better make sure that you stay gone and these people don't find you. And how wicked TJ is. She's supposed to be this person who is calmer than Jaguar, but it looks like if she's doing more damage than Jaguar. Because how do you go into somebody's place and do this type of damage? You mad at Jaguar and you taking it out on the people's house. You kicking in doors and busting stuff up. I think what she wanted to do was start an argument, start a fight, let Jaguar put her hands on her and call the cops and report her so she can go back to jail. That's what I really think. This TJ is an evil, very evil woman. Very, very evil. You know, when you think about what she allowed to go down with that child she adopted and she stayed with Naisha, anybody else would have been out of there with their child. If you got a young child and that child is being essayed, and you move in with this woman and her son is essaying your young child, you would take your child and hightail out of there. But that's how wicked she is. She stayed and now she's blaming everything on Naisha. Naisha didn't force her to stay. But the thing is, I'm going back to this door here. This is very disturbing because this is somebody's house they did this damage to. It's not only the door that came off, but it's the entire molding around the door. I don't think people understand how much damage this is. When you go to your door, I want you all to go to your doors wherever you are and look at the molding. Look at the detailing in the molding. It's layers upon layers sometimes. All them little grooves and them little edges and the squares and stuff that you see is not one piece of wood. It's multiple pieces of wood that creates that. And for a contractor now to come in and recreate what damage they did, it's going to cost these people some money. And I know some of you are going to say, oh, they should have screened them properly. Well, honey, sometimes no matter how much you screen people, you don't see this coming. Because people may put on a good face and, oh, these two elderly women or middle-aged rather women coming in, like TJ and Jaguar, two middle-aged women coming in to rent this place for a week or two. And you don't see this coming where one of them is going to kick your freaking door in. If anything, you know, you would expect them to leave the place pristine in which they came in. How they rented it is how they're going to leave it. But this type of damage, this is wickedness. TJ, you're a wicked woman. I hope Jaguar don't go back to you. Jaguar is bad and she got her ways, but you wicked. For you to do this thinking that Jaguar is going to fight you so you can call the cops and put her in jail. Now, that's what Jaguar said her aim was. Okay, so I'm rolling with that until I hear from TJ because you guys know there's two sides to every story. TJ may have a different scenario because that looks like if they were in a fight. That type of damage looked like somebody was in a fight, somebody had the door closed, and somebody kicked the door down to get to the next person. So Jaguar now is out there on Queen Tulsa's show begging for money. She better beg for money to repair these people the damage that she and TJ caused because TJ may have kicked the door in, but both of them were in the place. So both of them are at fault. She better start begging for money to replace these people. All these damages, and I hope that people see them on the internet. I hope Jaguar bragged and said, oh, I got an internet show. Guys got to check it out. That's the only way they're going to track them is through that internet show. So I hope they pull up the internet show because Jaguar likes to brag. So I'm sure she told them that she got an internet show. And I believe Jaguar when she said that TJ did this type of damage because TJ, it looks like if she is very wishy-washy, you know, she wants to do the leaving, but she don't want you to leave her. This is why Jaguar said she left home about 25 times in the 2 months that they've been together. Now, if she can leave the house 25 times and came back, she figures she's the only one who can do the leaving. Now, Jaguar wants to go. She get upset. I'm sure this is what precipitated this type of violence. Jaguar probably told her, I'm leaving you. And she probably got mad and kicked the door down. Anyway, guys, I'm so disgusted with these photos. I'm really disgusted. She put out a video, but I wanted to capture what I was seeing. Between the drawer wasn't so bad because I think that was a handle. But this here, this is really big damages, major damages. Look at this piece of wood showing. That piece of wood just looks like if something besides the door came off. This is the molding. You know, the side of that's where the door is supposed to hang, right there. It looks like a 6-inch molding that went right there to the side, both sides of the door. 6 inches. That's what came off. And I'm telling you guys this, if they leave without really communicating to the owners how they're going to repay for this damage, the owners are going to call the cops on them and they're going to file a report. And then Jaguar is going to have another charge on her behind. Now it looks like if only one side came off, but then when you look at the top, you notice the molding is missing. All that molding on the top is missing. So guys, drop your comments. I'm over and out. I'm so disgusted because when you got rental property, this is not what you want people to do because it really sets you back in your pocket. Drop your comments. I'd like to know what you think. Please hit that like bell, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.